Hey guys, Heath here, Shepherd's Forge. Sorry if the title is a little clickbaity, but this story is so funny that I have to tell it because it could have gone so horribly, horribly wrong in a totally different direction. I mean, it could have resulted in me being handcuffed in the back of a squad car. It absolutely could have gone that direction. So let me just lead into this. And the minute you see what I'm talking, you're gonna be like, oh, dude, you're gonna get it. So Sunday, I went to TNT Sharpening to pick up a bunch of knives that I'd taken, Steve's knives, taken to TNT Sharpening, having sharpened for Steve. And Saturday afternoon, I'd gotten delivered a giant bag of anhydrous borax flux, you know, and we'd been using 20 Mule Team borax this whole time, but I thought, you know what, let's buy some of the pro stuff. Let's try that. Let's see if it works really well. So I fill up a Ziploc bag full of that stuff. See? You know where this is going already. And I wrote in Sharpie anhydrous borax on the bag. Hopped in my car, threw this bag, passenger seat, went over to Dave's, picked up my knives, and I'm headed to one town up, Portage, to give Steve his sharpened knives and, you know, a big old bag of like really high quality flux for us to test out and use. 2 blocks from TNT Sharpeners, I get pulled over. I know I got a headlight out. So I pull off to a side street, and cop steps out. I know who it is. I live in a tiny town. I don't really know the police in this town because I don't get in trouble. I'm not a troublemaker. But I know her. I'm not going to say the officer's name or anything. We'll just refer to her as the female officer. I know her. She's been in my shop. She's seen what I do. She's seen my shop. She's really cool woman. Watches Forest and Fire. Pretty cool woman. She knows who I am. I see her in the grocery store all the time. Not a big deal. So I roll down my window. You know. She's like, hey, Heath, how you doing? Not too bad. She's like, look, you got a headlight out. Like, yeah, I know. I was like, I actually replaced the bulb. That didn't fix the problem. There's something else going on there. I just haven't had time to take my car in and get it done. I was like, it's the holidays. Just haven't had time. She's like, no, I get that. And she's like, I know how much you work. She's like, it's understandable. She's like, I'm not going to write you a ticket. I'm not going to write you a written warning or anything. She's like, look, you just need to get that. You need to get it fixed. Fair enough. She's like, and I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask about the giant Ziploc bag of white substance on your passenger seat. And as soon as she said it, I just started laughing. And I'm like, that's anhydrous borax. And she's like, let's pretend I don't know what that is. I'm like, I'm willing to bet you have no idea what it is. She's like, I have not a clue. I'm like, we've talked about this. You watch Forge and Fire, right? It's flux. She's like, oh, that powdery crap that they pour on their steel for whatever reason. Like, yeah. I'm like, can I reach over, grab it, and show it to you? She's like, yeah. So I reached over. She's like, looks at the bag. She's like, you even have it labeled anhydrous borax. And she's like, you know, on the show it looks powdery. This is almost like granular. Like, yeah, it is. That's what it is. She hands it back to me, and I put it back on the seat. She goes, you know, I'm like, had it been any other officer, I'd be sitting in the back of a squad car right now. She goes, yeah, probably. I'm like, well, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have just had it sitting on the passenger seat. She's like, probably not. Like, looks a little suspect. She's like, Heath, if I didn't know you, you'd be sitting in the back of my squad car. She's like, and there'd probably be 3 other cop cars parked behind you with us trying to figure out what the hell this actually is. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, it worked out. Everything is fine. She didn't even open the bag. She's like, Heath, I know you. And she does. She knows I'm totally straight up. I'm, not a drug guy or anything like that. Heath in his 20s, that might have been something else. Heath in his 40s, Heath in his 20s, would have thought Heath in his 40s was just, dude, you are boring as hell. But Heath in his 40s is much smarter and much more responsible than Heath in his 20s. Anyway, just a funny story I wanted to share with you guys. If you're moving the good stuff, anhydrous borax, around, maybe keep it in a different type of container, maybe not a Ziploc bag, because it does look suspect. But I had to share this with you. A couple of guys at work are like, dude, you have to share that on your channel. You have to. I'm like, all right. So anyway, there's my share. That happened Sunday afternoon, about 1:30, somewhere in there. But yeah. So funny story. Good cop, bad blacksmith. Just wasn't thinking, So anyway, guys, have a good week, and I'll try to bring you some updates, me and Steve in the forge, or just me in my shop doing some grinding, show you what I'm working on. But I had to share this. So anyway, guys, have a good night. Stay hungry. Bye.